Welcome, Spikelings, to the first episode in a new series I'm calling Lost in the Sauce. I spend my entire life trying to brew and innovate in the modern format, trying to find new competitive strategies. I am more successful sometimes than others, but when I'm brewing, I'm always trying to do something competitive, innovative, just trying to push the format a little bit more. However, my brain, especially when new cards come out, hyper focuses on weird, cool interactions that are not competitive, and I just sometimes have to scratch the itch. So, for the last month or so, I've just been obsessed with going on turn 2 Heartless Summoning, playing a Crashing Drawbridge, a 2-mana artifact creature from Throne of Eldraine that you can tap to give creatures haste on the turn. So do that turn 2, and then turn 3 play Phyrexian Dragon Engine, Mishra Acclaimed by Gix, tapping Crashing Drawbridge, and then melding Mishra and attacking on turn 3 in Modern. I have just thought about this so much. It sounds so sweet to do. This is also a 4-card, 7-mana combo that is very easily disrupted and is not something you should do. But I want to do it. I want to do it at least once and just scratch the itch and move on with my life. And I want to mess with somebody's day. Just hit them with a melded Mishra on turn 3 and just, so that's what I want to do. I want to do it one time. And so this is not the kind of deck I would ever stream with or make a longer YouTube video, but it is something I would just do one time and show it on YouTube. So that's what I'm going to do. Lost in the Sauce by Aspiring Spike. Let's go. All right, I did it. It wasn't exactly how I drew it up. It was actually, I think, a lot better, and let me show you what I mean. So I've got a really good hand here if I can draw a Heartless Summoning. I have a removal spell for early creature, which my opponent does have in this card, I think is Ragavan Nimble Pilferer. And in addition to having that early removal spell for the Ragavan, if I draw Heartless Summoning, which I did do, which is very lucky, obviously, I have the 0-mana Crashing Drawbridge, and then I have Spellskite to protect my Mishra Dragon Engine from a removal spell. And if I'm really, really lucky and just draw a land immediately, I can do it all on turn 3 with protection with the Spellskite. So my opponent even taps out, so no counterspell here. And so I'm just dying to draw a land and just do it all on turn 3. I'm not able to do that, but I am able to draw Thoughtseize to get my Dragon Engine through a counterspell next turn. I give my team haste, I drain my opponent for 2. They block the Mishra and untap, and I think they just play land go. And I'm able to Thoughtseize my opponent, see that they have a Counterspell, a Lightning Bolt, another Ragavan, and 2 Considers. And I cast my Dragon Engine, and my opponent, they consider looking for a Counterspell. They don't have one. They do have a Lightning Bolt, but because I have Spellskite, they can't Lightning Bolt my Dragon Engine and stop me from melding. And on turn 3, through turn 1 Ragavan, turn 2 Ledger Shredder, through a Lightning Bolt, through a Counterspell against Murktide, an amazing deck, I'm able to meld Mishra and kill the Ledger Shredder, make my opponent discard 2 cards, hit them for 8, and the very next turn they play a Murktide Regent. They play a Murktide Regent, which they think can trade with the Mishra. These are both 8/8s, 8/8 because of the Heartless Summoning, giving this -1/-1. But one of the things Mishra can do when you attack with it is give your team Menace, and so we simply can just give Mishra Menace, hit them, and my opponent conceded here. I thought that this was really, really cool, even though it wasn't the turn 3 that I exactly wanted. Because, again, I did it against turn 1. Turn Ragavan into Shredder, into hold Lightning Spell, Counterspell up, into turn 4 Murktide, and just totally overwhelmed them with what is almost the best draw possible. If this Thoughtseize had been a land, it would have been just slightly better. I thought this was very exciting, very fun. The itch is scratched. I expect to never play this combination of cards again. I thought this was a nice, for fun, one-off video, and I hope you enjoyed it too. Goodbye.